In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your shock and spring assembly on your Honda CR-V. It's located behind your rear wheel. Using a 19mm socket, we're going to remove our lug nuts. Make sure you have a hand on it. Take off that last one. Okay, I'm using a 17mm swivel. I'm going to take out this bolt. All right, so we had to heat ours up because it wasn't coming out with some torches, and now that it's free, we're taking it out the rest of the way. Our weld on our nut also came undone, so I'm holding it with some locking pliers. All right, so after a lot of heat, we were able to get this nut off. The nut was broken off of our bracket. Yours should be welded, tack welded to this bracket. This vehicle looks like maybe it was in an accident or something. It's a little bent, so the bolt is having a hard time coming out. Technically, this bolt should just come out and the nut should stay behind, tack welded to the bracket. All right, so we had to try many ways to get this bolt out. The center of it is frozen to the bushing inside with the sleeve. We weren't able to get the bolt out in any which way. Even heating it up didn't work. So we had to use a Sawzall, and we had to cut the bolt and then replace the bolt and nut. So now we can take out the top and take out the strut and replace it with a good bolt and nut. All right, so we're in the cargo area of the vehicle behind the back seats, and we're going to take off this cover. And there's two nuts that we have to take off, holding the strut to the vehicle. All right, I'm using a 14mm socket with a swivel and an extension in my impact gun. All right, so now that you've taken out those two nuts on the top, you're going to drop it down. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to take down this charcoal canister cover and make room for the strut to come out. Okay, that broke off. Okay, and then we're going to take this down. All right, using a 10mm socket again, we're going to take out these bracket bolts. There's 3 of them. So our bolt broke again. We're going to have to replace these. On the other side of the strut, inside the wheel well, you'll find another bolt that you have to take off. Using a 10mm socket again. All right, because our bolts are breaking off, I'm going to just try to sneak it past. If your bolts are fine because you don't have a rusty vehicle, then take out the other one in the back to take this down completely if needed. I'm going to try to sneak ours past. And there we go. Okay, so now we're going to put our new strut in the same way you took it out. So you're gonna squeeze it through. If you have your evap canister still here, and obviously it's much easier if it's not there. So if you were able to take yours down, you want to do that. And feed it through the studs, through the holes up there. And I had to use a little persuasion to get that in. So we're gonna start our nuts. I'm gonna use a socket so I can reach. These new ones are 15mm socket. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're just going to tighten this up. I'm going to do a little on each side to bring it up evenly. All right, so we're going to torque this to 54 foot-pounds. All right, so now you can put your cover back on. It only fits one way. And now we can go below. All right, using a pry bar, I'm going to pry up my strut and line up my bolt and feed it through. All right, now that we have our bolt through, we're gonna put the nut on. Our new bolt is a little long, so I'm gonna get my nut studded first. Your bolt should not be, it should be the right length. And your nut should be welded to your bracket. So we're just gonna snug these up and then torque it to 69 foot-pounds. All right, using a 10mm, I'm going to put my bolts back. I have new bolts because a lot of mine broke. All right, so now you're going to do the same for the other one. Okay, so we're going to put our shield back up. Again, our bolts broke off, so we're going to replace them with a nut and bolt. Tighten these up. About wrist tight. All right, we're going to reinstall our wheel. Get our lug nut started by hand. Anytime you do any sort of suspension, you're going to want to get your alignment checked at your local shop. And now we're going to snug them up in a star-like pattern. I'm going to turn this down. All right, we're going to torque our wheel to 80 foot-pounds. We're going to do that in a star-like pattern. And I like to go around one more time.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.